What's up, Transformers fans? This is Stan Steers, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about some more pictures of Berserker, that's the toy, and then after that, I will be talking about some one-step, Transformer toys. So before we carry on, now I want to bring up what I was talking about in the last video. Now, earlier, well, like hours ago today, or whatever how you want to say it now. I did the video when I spoke about Barricade and I said about his weapons. Now, when I saw the odd let's say it was a missile when I saw the box. I want to confirm that's not a missile. No, it is a police whacking stick or whatever you call them that the police have. Because when I look back on some other pictures, like the more better pictures of Barricade the toy when his wobble form and the car vehicle together, I could see it on his one side, and I was like, oh, he's gonna have that. Now, I just want to say, I don't know if he'll actually have that in the film, but if he does, that is gonna be funny when he beats Bumblebee with that. There'll be one moment where he goes like, take that, Bumblebee, take that. But if that does happen in the film, that would be hilarious. And to top that with it, on the other side, you can put his pistol on his leg. I'd say because you got like a hole in it, it's obvious. You can put it in by his leg, so that's pretty cool. You also could do it with a stick as well, so that's cool. So if you don't want him holding the weapons, you can place them in on these legs. So that's what I just want to say. So let's get into the toys then. More new images of toys. So in the last video as well, I spoke about our newer character, Berserker, who took on the same form as one of those drifts, the one from the 2011 toy drift, with a Wii mode, with a more better look of the figure. Now, our first image here I got up, they actually reveal the box that he'll come in with, and it looks pretty good. It's got the artwork of him there, and the artwork looks good. The box is pretty good. Now with it, when I spoke about that, when I talk about the weapon, that weapon I said that he used, well, the Drits used on when they threw one at Ironhide. Well, I thought first he was only gonna have one, but no. But from this box, it's confirmed that you will have two of them. So that's good. Because in the film, the two last Drits, they had two each, they did. So the one here I'm talking about had two, and the other one had two. And when I first saw the one with the other pictures early on today, I was like, oh, that's not fair. They should have put a new one in there. But luckily, there is two of them in there. So that's good. Alright, moving on from that picture, we get more images of the toy out of the box, and he's by another toy of him, but in vehicle mode, so they can show you what they both look like in Warbot and vehicle mode. And it looks like in vehicle mode, you can actually place the weapons on the side of his vehicle, so that's pretty cool. And you got the figure of him in his Warbot form. You got him holding one of the weapons. Now, I am wondering where you place the both of them. I don't think you'll put them like in the back, like on top of the vehicle, on the vehicle. When you got the toy in his Warbot form. Like the backpack will have, with the you get what I mean. I would say because I can see a gap between his head and the back. So I think that's where you'll place them. I think you can place them in there. I mean, it won't be like how they had them in the film, like when they popped out. I'd say that's where you'll place them, but that'll be good. That'd be good for people who collect the toys. They could do that. Let's see what else. But really, the rest of the pictures just show the figure, in different poses and all that. But as I said, the figure does look good. I do love it. Also, one thing I forgot to mention in the last video about him, you can see his fingers, and he's got like an orange on his fingers. Now that's pretty cool, really. But also, I did say to myself, I was saying, why has he got orange on those fingers? But maybe they thought, we'll just fold them in. Maybe they just thought, we'll fold orange into the fingers. They won't mind. Also, really, when you see the picture of when you see these images of the figure, you can see that they got his legs straight up. Now in the film, he did have like a bending legs, like his legs were not straight; they were like bent, like in the actual film. And I'd say you could do that for the figure. I don't think you had to have him straight. Maybe, well, I'd say it's like an option really. Like you can have the figure standing up straight, like having his legs straight, or you can make the legs look like what he had in the film, like how the legs were in the film. I'd say you could do that. Moving on from that, then you actually get a piece of paper, the instructions, and we get an image of him. And when you look at here now, when I said about the throwing weapons he has, the weapons he'll have for the toy, you will put them in the back. So I can see now, yeah. As I said earlier, I think they do look like they're in the back. Well, it's obvious it's at the back, but I don't know if it's inside of his body, like popping there, like in the middle of his body and the top of the vehicle. But that's what it looks like. As I said, that's what I think. Now, also with it, you get the figure again. You get the image of the figure again. And this time, there's a piece of paper, the instructions by him, and they've folded so you can see the other toys you can get with it. And this is pretty interesting, and this is pretty good. So, you got Bumblebee, then you got Barricade, but this one came as a surprise. And very cute, really interesting as well. The other toy is Dinobot Slash. I think that's how Slash. I think that's how you call him. If you don't remember who that one is, it was the Velociraptor that came out with the Age of Extinction toy line. And well, we thought he was in the film, but then turned out that he wasn't. Looks like he's getting released again now. Excuse me. Now I don't know how cool. I don't know why they're bringing him out again, because there's already been a toy of him. But I think they have done some. They've repainted the character. That's what I think they've done. I'd say they've repainted him, because if he is going to be in the film this time, and I hope he is in the film, I'd say they'll paint him to have they might have the colour of what he's going to have in the film. Or maybe have this, have the colours he'll have in the film and throw in like other colours like green or red or whatever, Don't make it all, I don't think they'll make it all silver. I'd say they'll have a bit of silver, well, it'll be like maybe 60% of silver, and then 40% would be like the random colours, but I don't know. I'll just have to wait until they release an image for it. Now, that's with that Berserker. The next one, we're going to be talking about the One Step. Now, if you don't know what those are, and to you've got to know what they are. The One Step toys for the Transformers. It's when you just transform. They're like mini versions of a character, and you just transform them in one step. Like there's not like 8 steps to how you transform a character. It's just in one step. And this is interesting. Who they revealed so far as a One Step. They have revealed Barricade will have a One Step toy, and Hound will have a One Step toy, and it looks pretty cool. Now, first off, they show off the actual toy of Barricade, the one in wobble form, and the one next to him is his vehicle mode. Now, the toy of it looks good. I mean, if you're into those ones as well, if you're into the One Step, I think this one, you might say, oh, it looks good, I could get it. But if you don't like it, then, well, you can save your money for the better versions of the character, the deluxe version. Now, also with it, sadly, they don't have an actual toy of Hound, a picture of the actual toy of Hound. Well, they do have it, but they have it in this paper where it shows you the colours, the colours they chose, and really like labelling of what the colour is. It's also the same with Barricade. So like, it tells you here that Barricade's got white, red, light blue, dark blue on the... Well, that's that's the examples of colours he's going to have. But with Hound's colours on this one-step toy, he's got that kind of green he had in the last film. He's got black on there. He's got a grey, silver grey. I'll say grey. He's got white, red. That looks like a brown colour, and he's got a blue and a lighter blue colour onto his toy. But this one's interesting to talk about because Hound, the toy of it, you can see his wobbled form, and you also got his vehicle mode. Now on his vehicle mode, in the back of his vehicle, he's got like a rocket gun in his back. You got like it's like one of those gun weapons, like if you had on a ship. If you imagine like what the one of those ships had in Transformers 2, what they used to take on just Devastator. It's something like that, but it's just like Hound's got like the one when you just blast missiles. Now that is pretty cool. Now I wonder if that would be in the film, but I would say if it is in the film, that will be awesome because he doesn't have it in the actual vehicle that was on set. It doesn't show you that, but I wonder if in the movie he will have that out when he's in vehicle mode and start blasting Decepticons. And who knows, he could have him out when he's in his wobble form. Now, wobble form looks good. It's like he's got the similar look that he had in the last film. He's got like the missiles on his arms, Boyd ammos on his hat, on his arm here. And the back bit is just the one I was been talking about, the missile guns. Oh, excuse me. And, well, yeah. I would say now, these toys, the Deluxe Berserker and the one-step Barricade and Hound, they look good. So, as I say, if you're interested in those toys, then those will be good for you then. And that's it. That's really all I got to say in that one. So, the pictures, they'll be on my Transformers Facebook page. That's down in the description below. After you see these pictures, put a comment down. What do you think of them? Do you think they look good? Do you not like them? Just put anything down, what you think about them. Also with it, give it a thumbs up as well. Share this out to your friends who have never seen me before so I can get more viewers and subscribers. If you're new, this is what I do. I do Transformers and Marvel news. And with it, I do trailer and TV spots reactions to them. But I don't do the ones that, when it comes actual close to the film, because the TV spot ones, they tend to spoil, bits of the film. So I don't tend to really want to watch those ones, because I want to be safe, so I won't automatically know, when I watch the film. But that's really, guys, that's all I got to say for this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon. Peace.